Hello, guys. So today I thought I would have a chat about something I've been thinking about, which is what an acorn has taught me about life. I know it sounds a bit weird, but bear with me. So, I've been writing a fantasy story inspired by nature and folklore in particular, and this got me thinking about magic as well and how we define magic. And I thought, well, nature is magic, really, isn't it? Um, for example, an acorn. So, an acorn already has everything it needs inside it, inside all of its atoms. It knows exactly what to do to become an oak tree. And I think that's pretty amazing. Inside the tiny little seed, it can become this incredible oak tree. And then that got me thinking a bit more about, in a way, we are acorns. We have all we need inside us to be who we were meant to be. And and I went down a bit of a rabbit hole thinking about this. Most of us, I would say, probably didn't have the conditions when we were younger to be who we feel we were meant to be, and we've tried to be someone else. I know I have. But we can nurture those conditions for ourselves now. It doesn't matter how old you are, it's never too late to start nurturing the conditions that you need to thrive for yourself, even if you didn't get them when you were younger, when you were growing up. I've tried to be someone else, someone that I'm not. I've tried to fit in, do things, I tried to run conventional style businesses, and I've tried holding down regular jobs, and it eventually dawned on me that it just doesn't fit me. It's not for want of lack of trying. It was not suited to me. I was meant to tread a different path. And I was trying to prove myself for ages, and I guess you could say I was an acorn trying to become a sunflower, as it were. It's just not going to happen. It has to be a sunflower. It has to be grown from a sunflower seed. An oak tree can only be grown from an acorn. And when you try and be something else, yes, a sunflower is still a spectacular force of nature. I absolutely adore them. But you can't force yourself to be something you're not. You can for a while, you can try, but eventually it just catches up with you. And I think also that's possibly why I kept giving up on things as well, partly. I think a lot of the things I've tried over the years, any one of them could have been a successful business, for example. And if I had understood that things take time and nurturing and putting down roots, then I probably would have got a lot further along than I had, rather than just giving up, going on to the next thing. I had this terrible habit of starting something, not getting where I want to straight away, stopping that, getting distracted by a different idea and thinking, yeah, no, this is the one. This is what I'm meant to be doing. That's why that one wasn't working. And I bounced around quite a lot. And I would bounce backwards and forwards. And if the new thing wasn't working, I would think, oh, well, maybe I was right in the first place. Maybe I should give that one another try. And I would start that one from scratch again. And I bounced around so much. And I think it was partly I was trying to be something I wasn't, but also like an oak tree growing from an acorn, we need to give ourselves time. I know when you're in a survival mode and you need money now, there is that pressure, and you think, oh, I can't afford this time. I can't afford to wait for this to work. I need something else. I need something now, 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 but you end up just wasting more time. Um, so by bouncing around so much, if I had just stuck with something in the first place, I would have had a thriving business, for example, rather than bouncing around so much. But like I said, like an acorn growing into an oak tree, it takes time. Um, and like with an acorn or any seed, a lot of work is going on before you can see the results. When you plant a seed, it can take weeks to see even the slightest hint of growth coming out of the soil, because it's spending a lot of energy and time learning. It's putting down roots. It's building that foundation. It's putting down roots. It's growing that little seedling before it can break the surface of the soil. And the breaking that surface of the soil is the hardest bit, I think. And I think probably so many times I gave up just when that seedling was ready to break the surface. But I couldn't see it, so I gave up. I stopped nurturing it. Because that's another thing. The conditions, we need a balance of conditions. A seed needs rain and sun, light and dark. It needs soil, it needs space. And if you stop giving the attention or the nurturing, if you stop nurturing that seed just when it was about to break through, then yeah, it's going to wither and die. You need to give gentle, constant nurturing to yourself. It's like, say you're trying to lose weight, which I need to do. Going to the gym once and half killing yourself in one session at the gym, you're not going to lose weight doing that. But if you go every day, or go for a little walk every day, or do some stretching, these small consistent efforts build up over time. It's like a compounding effect. Like in investments, they're always talking about compounding, where you get interest on top of interest. Well, I think life works like that as well. And growth works like that. We need small, consistent changes over time, and we need to allow ourselves to nurture ourselves as well. So, yeah, and it's only then, when we are stronger and when we have grown enough, like the oak tree, we are then able to give shelter and nutrition and nurture other creatures. When we are strong enough, we can then help others. If we try and do that before we're ready, all it's going to do is deplete us. So, yeah, those are the things that I have learned from an acorn, that we need balance, we need the right conditions, we need small, consistent nurturing, rather than one big effort and then neglect. It doesn't work like that. And every time I feel like I'm giving up on something, every time I feel like I'm not worth something, I think of that little acorn. And I think, no, you are meant to be that oak tree. It will take time. It will take patience, but it will also be worth it. So, anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so please let me know. And I shall look forward to seeing you soon. Take care of yourselves.